Comedian James Davis is going to be at the Palm Beach Improv this weekend. He has three shows. Tickets start at $22 plus tax fee and a two-drink minimum. And you are coming to the Gulf Haven of the world. And I saw on your Instagram that you say you're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm decent. I was in New York for the first half of the year working, so I wasn't able to work on my swing or hit the driving range. So I'm coming back into form. But the game is trending. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who wants to come and challenge me to golf, come to the show first and laugh, and then we can get serious the next morning.
And you say people watching you golf are shocked by your abilities, right?
Well, I mean, that's one of my stand-up jokes. But yeah, I mean, as a junior golfer, playing like country clubs and certain courses, some of the older elites were surprised to see my golf swing and to see that I was keeping up with them or even better than them, which I always, hold pride, in that fact.
I don't know if you know this, but like right here in the Jupiter area, West Palm Beach area, it's like the who's who of golfers. Like if you have a friend that is a golfer that's on the tour, they pretty much live here.
Really? Yeah. So Jupiter's near West Palm Beach?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have heard the name Jupiter before when, talking of where golfers live. So I just know Palm Beach, they have a lot of private courses, man. I need the hookup.
We can hook you up with something, I assure you. Tell me about Game Theory, renewed for a second season. You're executive producer and writer. I just watched a preview for it. It's hysterical.
Thank you. I mean, it's a sports late night show. So it's hosted by Bomani Jones, who I've been friends with since I was like 17. We met in college, and he's like done his thing as a sports journalist and had shows on ESPN. But this is a show that's also executive produced by Adam McKay. And so we're just having a lot of fun, just exploring the sports world and using comedy to kind of further, execute his takes and his opinions. But we're having a lot of fun. Everybody loves sports. Sports brings people together. So sports and comedy, you can't lose.
I saw you looking at your show on a billboard, what I presume is in like Times Square or somewhere like that. What's it like seeing something you're involved with have its space in such an important venue?
It's inspiring. It's exciting. I mean, Times Square or just a billboard. We grow up looking at billboards, whether it's like some LED billboard or just the old school billboards, and so it's like it's almost like your life is coming full circle, because you remember looking at other people's projects on that billboard and now it's your own. And maybe there's someone younger who's looking at your project and being inspired. But it's definitely a somewhat surreal situation.
Did you send pictures to your family and friends like immediately?
Well, I'll be honest, not for Game Theory, because I had my own show on Comedy Central. So I've had the billboard experience 2 other times. So now I'm kind of like a billboard veteran. The excitement was more for Bomani this time around because it's his first billboard. But so no pictures per se, but you saw it on my Instagram. I definitely have to let social media know it's out there.
I used to be on a morning show here in town, and they put the main 2 people on the billboard, but not me, the co-host. But then they gave me the login for the billboard. And so I slowly grew my face over 2 weeks.
I love it.
And then I was taking pictures.
There you go.
Everybody.
That's smart. Yeah, don't give me the login. I'm gonna make some adjustments as well.
Absolutely. Some more was just on the show last week, Queen of Comedy. Nice. She said she's had to throw out all of her old material BC before coronavirus and start anew. What's that process like for you?
I definitely have some material pandemic that it's almost like I have to get back into the flow of telling those jokes. They're still very much relevant because they're like just kind of everyday life observations or observations of where we are in a society, in the last 5 years, as opposed to, like this year. But then there's also a lot of, there's just so much going on. It's hard to do a stand-up set and not ground it in what is our very current reality. But I mean, at the same time, I do feel like, how much more can we talk about masks and vaccines? So unless you have a really original take, which I do on certain subjects in that umbrella, but I definitely don't want to go up there just making the same observations that we've all made now over the last 2 years. So it's a thin line, and you have to stay relevant, but you also don't want to just, we get it. Your breath stinks under your mask, like.
Exactly. What do you want to tell me that I haven't asked you?
I mean, I guess I had an hour special on Comedy Central that premiered January 2019. And now I'm just in the process of getting ready for the next big stand-up project. So all my material is very new and fluid. And also it's me getting back on the road after doing the executive producer behind the scenes thing. So I'm just really enjoying myself, and there's a lot of fun energy to my performance that I think, any audience member will enjoy. And also there's this whole cancel culture conversation that's going on, and my take is just, if your comedy is really funny, you don't have to worry about that. And also, if you're trying to bring people together with laughter, you don't have to worry about that. So I'm not one of those comedians who, like, there's some comedians who almost want to dare cancel culture, like, how far can I go before they tell me that I can't say it. And I'm not really that person. I just, how funny can I be? And I always want everybody to be laughing. So I feel like comedians who are kind of more, conversational and friendly, we don't really have to worry about that. So my show is definitely not one where you have to be sitting on the edge of your seat wondering if, like, I'm going to tiptoe on something that might, offend you or offend the person next to you. I really just wish the whole show was a house party.
Yeah, I kind of missed the time where the comedians on stage and they got to say what their point of view was without any kind of retribution, I guess, or retaliation.
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of like, I watched one comedian go on a pretty big venue in Hollywood, and they definitely had a point of view, but they were just so tiptoeing around it that it sort of like muted everything they were saying. So I feel like you can go too far in one direction. I think being your authentic self is probably the best answer.
Definitely. But I think also the fact that everybody knows that we're in this situation, I think if you can just bring the crowd in early and be like, I'm going to do my thing, let's have fun. And they realize, we're at a comedy show right now. We're not at a school or some work orientation. So let's all relax, and play golf in the morning.
And play golf in the morning. And speaking of HR, I had to take another training module today on how to avoid lightning. That's what I needed to spend my 15 minutes on. So
lightning.
I feel like if you're like in that situation, you're going to be shocked. You know what I mean? Like, it's just nothing you can do, but whatever.
Once lightning finds you, you can't run away from it. It moves too fast.
Hey, 3 shows, James Davis, Palm Beach Improv, $22 plus tax fee, 2 drink minimum. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Have a good one.
You too.